Hi my loves, thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful and amazing day. This is a timeless collective reading for all signs. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Any information that you need can be found in the description box. Okay, I am not open for personal readings, so please do not be scammed by anyone in the comment section or on any other social media platforms that may pose as me. As I said, this is a timeless collective reading. This could be your story or the story of someone in your energy. Could definitely be past, present, or future. If it's a past situation, maybe this will just give you a bit of clarity or confirmation. Okay. The roles can be reversed. Also, he could be a she could be a he. All right. And all the time that I've been shuffling, the Lover's card is still here. All right. You guys, you have a brand new beginning here. I did just record a reading, and afterwards, I'll be honest with you, after the reading, I literally just burst into tears. Those of you who resonate with a situation of dealing with a very karmic family, perhaps the family of someone that you know, it could be your family, or it also could be the family of someone that maybe you had a partnership or relationship with at some point. If you felt at some point if like you were being scapegoated for, like scapegoated or you know, in other words, sacrificed for something that you were innocent in, I do send you a lot of peace, love, and light. You will be vindicated, okay? And yeah, if you have been missing out on love, or if it has been difficult for you to get onto your path, the path that was your birthright, the path that was created for you before birth, before you even awaken to who you truly are, just know that it is coming for you. The Knight of Pentacles is here with the Death and the World card, the Hermit, and the Fool. Okay, the Moon, Temperance, Justice, the Star, Page of Swords, the Magician, and Death. Judgment. Again, somebody was definitely going the wrong way and they never should have come against you. You have a lot of protection here. This is just telling a whole story, so let's just see. I don't typically do the cards like this, but it just seems right in the moment. Somebody has been stripped of all of their supposed divinity or spiritual powers or gifts, talents, or abilities. They're being completely stripped. So let's just go through this. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up for this one. The Lover's card is here with the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Death card and the World. So there is a cycle here that is completely over. I feel strongly that a lot of people have been dealing with a particular person or even a group, especially those of you who, you know, you've crossed paths at some point with a group of people who are, you know, of the elite, the affluent. Nothing at all wrong with being considered either, you know, to be someone who lives amongst those who are more elite or affluent. But there are a lot of secret groups and societies who have worked against those who are chosen, that are going to really start paying the consequences for their actions. A lot of this is also past life karma. Of course, for some of you in a past life, you could have actually been sacrificed by a group because you didn't share the same beliefs as them, especially if in a past life, if you were like a healer, a shaman, a witch, you know, I'm referring to like a good witch, but if you were going up against those people who were considered to be very religious, they could have sacrificed you. And I feel like that same energy has been presented again in this lifetime for you, but it was so that you would actually choose your actual divine path and not be afraid, and also not allow yourself to be sacrificed. The Knight of Pentacles is coming in with the Death. For some of you, you are going to get news or confirmation that something is completely over. This Death card in this particular deck, which has it's called a double major, I think. So it has pretty much like the light side to everything and the dark side, or the before and the after. So with this particular Death card, it's a little different from the original Death card here, where you see the person here, like the skeleton here on the horse. This Death card is showing, and what my interpretation is that for someone here, because you see all of the, like the cup, the sword, and everything around it, what I'm saying is that someone here who has possibly been doing a lot of work against you, No matter what they have done, they cannot beat an ending here. It doesn't matter what their sword, what type of truth they try to tell. It doesn't matter what lies they tell. It doesn't matter whatever type of skills they may have in communicating, if they have the gift of gab. It doesn't matter if they know how to hack accounts or anything. It doesn't matter with the cups here, how they emotionally manipulate a person. It doesn't matter with their pentacles, how many connections or how much money they have. None of that matters. This person will for sure have an ending in their life for what they have done, and you're going to for sure receive confirmation of this very, very soon here, because you're going into a new world. I'm hearing new order here, where it's like you have already jumped out of the matrix that these people have tried to put you in. Okay, a lot of people wanted you to be completely out in the cold, unable to do anything, and I feel like at some point you were there, but you were able to really build yourself up in the trenches, and you're coming out now. Somebody wanted you out in the cold, but you were able to light a fire. Okay, you were able to light a fire somewhere in a very dark place, and that has allowed you now to have a brand new beginning here in the moon. I'm hearing the rose that grew out of concrete. Yeah, it's like for a lot of you, you're an alchemist. Okay, it is your karmic justice for you to have wish fulfillment and be seen as a star, as a healer. All right, you're being rewarded for being very authentic here. This Temperance angel is someone here who is not looking to figure out how to do something. This is someone who is completely balanced. The normal Temperance card, he would have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You've already figured out how to do things in moderation. You've mastered having patience. Okay, some of you have patiently waited to receive some type of karmic justice, and you're receiving it now. You're going to have your wish fulfillment. The moon and the star is here. So this, things that have been done in the dark are being exposed, but you're also going to be rewarded for a lot of the things that you had to go through in the dark while you were alone. Those individuals who thought that it was smart for them to go against you, especially those who use magic, they now are being haunted by a lot of their really bad decisions here. These people have the death angel constantly chasing them because they're facing judgment. A lot of these people, they were advised that they should have gone a different way a long time ago. You see the horses here, and this person is drinking. So someone here has just been aimlessly wandering through life thinking that they could, call judgment on your life and tamper with it and call judgment for you to have some type of ending. So in other words, they were playing God. This person is not able to get past this divine protection that you have. This emperor, for me, sometimes it could be a passed on loved one, an angel, a guide, an ancestor of yours. It could be Archangel Michael, but someone here, they don't understand why they can't seem to get past this protection that you have. And it's very frustrating to these people or this individual. The King of Cups here, this is someone who could definitely have heavy Scorpio and Aries in their chart. They've done practically everything to try to destroy you or to ruin something in your life, and it's just not happening. For some of you, at some point, this was someone that you may have considered as your actual masculine. There's nothing divine about this person, not anymore anyway. If they were once divine, because of the way that they chose to go on this path with you and to try and work against you, judgment has been called. This person, they are not divine. They have fallen completely from grace. Okay, this person is definitely going to receive a lot of karma for coming in and out of your life or sending other energies towards you constantly. Okay, I feel like somebody here has absolutely been extremely childish. Like someone has gotten really childish and they're very sloppy with whatever spell work it is that they're doing here. Like I said, this person, they've fallen from grace. The Sun card here, as you can see, this person is this is not a child. This is like a very ancient, wise soul who at some point was probably very, very gifted, had a lot of protection. Whoever has been doing this, they've been stripped of everything now, because this person, they use all of their gifts to gain money. Okay, so somebody here who should have been working for the collective to help humanity and to heal, instead they use their gifts to work with some type of secret society or something like that, and they went against you. In the reading that I just did, I was seeing, if you've ever watched the show Chopped, it's like someone, they put you on the chopping block, right? And they knew that it was unfair, but when they saw that it was your dish, when they saw it was your head on the chopping block, they didn't do anything at all to try to protect you. This is someone here, for a lot of you, you do know this person, you have some type of connection. This person definitely had the power and the authority, and they had the gifts, talents, and abilities to stand in the gap and to protect you, but instead they decided to sell their soul in order to gain the world. This person wanted some type of worldly possessions. This person will do a backwards flip for anything that is related to money. And I feel like when they had an opportunity to actually help you, being a divine feminine or masculine who's a high priest or high priestess, this person, they folded up their arms and they said no. They totally gave up the fact that they knew that they were at some point divine and they could have helped you. This person had a duty to you to protect you and to help you, and they didn't. Some of you, this could be your own like mother or father, a family member. Someone could have protected you. They were supposed to protect you. They were supposed to save you. And instead, for money, they went against you. The sun and the moon. The sun and the moon. Okay. Dark and light. And then look, you have here the Hierophant, but this Hierophant here is all lights out. Nobody is standing there listening to this person. So this is someone who thought, and for some of you, this is your counterpart or the person that you had hoped you would have this connection with this lifetime. I mean, the Lovers is the first card. This is someone that you for sure had a contract with. You were a high priestess, but see, you were someone who was an ancient soul. You were learning different things, practicing. This person is someone with the Hierophant who they could have aspired to be some type of religious leader. They were someone very, very knowledgeable, possibly about things of the occult or spiritual things. They could have been the head of some type of group. Okay, definitely in a past life, this could have been like a very religious person. Okay. This person and you are opposites, but you could have come together to still do divine work together. This person, they didn't want to do that. What this person wanted to do was to sell themselves. They wanted to work in darkness. That's not what you were interested in doing. So because you weren't interested in serving anything dark, this person, that they sacrificed you. They decided to go against you. This person, they didn't like the fact that you're very intuitive, that you have dreams, gifts, talents, and abilities. They decided to actually try to cut you down. This person wanted to destroy your destiny and everything because, again, to this person, it's all about money. When this person could have offered up anything tangible to help you, they held back. Man, this is such a cowardly person. Like, I'm telling you, somebody watched you. Like, somebody literally, I'm saying, well, like they were walking you to put your head on the chopping block. They stepped back and they watched. They didn't step up and say anything. This person has stepped back and watched somebody for a very long time. This is something that happened in a past life, but it's happening right now. This person has watched you suffer. They have watched you. And it's all about money. I feel like this person was even part of some type of plot or plan to hurt you, to destroy you in your life. They may not have been. It's like someone here, they're saying, well, they shouldn't be responsible because they didn't pull the trigger. But this is the person who gave the person who did pull the trigger. They supplied the gun. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. But if you were to ask this person, well, did you shoot that person? They'd be like, no. But they're the ones that gave the person the gun. They gave them your location, everything. So this person here is someone who I feel who has actually planned and orchestrated something for your demise. And they're sitting back. Man, this person is heartless. They're sitting back waiting on your entire life to just be destroyed. Because if your life is destroyed, they're going to gain something. If your life is destroyed, whatever they're holding back on, they're going to receive it. Wow. King of Wands, the Hangman, and the Empress. It's almost like, too, this Pentacle, this could be like your gift. This could be someone here also who they're trying to, I'm hearing like this person is trying to conserve or reserve, like preserve something that they have. And I feel like it's energy. And they're like, well, if your time is cut short and you are destroyed, the plan is to take whatever this pentacle is that you have and make it theirs. This is that energy harvesting, destiny swapping energy that's been coming out for months now. This person, they feel like if they take whatever this gift is, whatever is destined for you, then they're going to receive it. That's all they want. This person just wants to get rid of you so that they can take something that belongs to you. For some of you, it's energy. It's for some of you, it's this person feels like they can take your soul. I stumbled across, and those of you who follow me, I always say I don't watch TV. If I'm ever guided to watch something on TV, it's usually a spiritual message. I was guided a few nights ago to just randomly watch this TV show. I think it's called The Alchemy of Souls. And pretty much it was like a master magi, I guess, like magician. He was passing away, and so for him to have someone to pass, I guess, like his gifts to, the person that he had always trained, what they did is they call it a soul swapper or something like that. They were able to exchange souls for a week. Okay. There's people that are tapping into a lot of this ancient magic, and that's what they're doing. Whatever it is, whatever power you have a person that they're hunting you. They're hunting you, and perhaps they know about some type of ancient. This person could be someone who knows exactly how a lot of things work, but and the thing about it is, this is already in your DNA. It's like something is already within you, and it hasn't come out. And so perhaps you're going through this situation so that you will recognize who you are. But somebody knows that you possess something that they want, and they're using some type of ancient wisdom, possibly in hopes to take your energy and to swap like destinies, or to even take your soul, is what I'm getting, honestly. It sounds really crazy and far-fetched, but a lot of people who have reached a certain level of consciousness, they truly do believe that, of course, like, they can remove their consciousness from their body. So if they can get rid of you, they can pretty much like take your body. You guys can watch like the show Behind Her Eyes. That's exactly what this is. Someone here wants to swap their life with you, or they're doing this to someone that you're supposed to be with. Some of you have a person from your past that's actually trying to do this to a new person that's coming into your life, or someone that's already been in your life. You guys, be very mindful with a lot of this chaos magic that's happening. These people who can't actually destroy you, they're trying to destroy the people that are around you or coming into your life. Someone here is so desperate to be in your energy. It's like they either want to be in your skin, or they want to be in the skin of the person that is supposed to be with you. I'm really seeing that show Behind Her Eyes, and I really can't remember it, but someone here definitely has mastered like astral travel or something like that. And they go around, and I feel like they steal people's energy so that they can astral travel, project, or whatever this particular skill is. Obviously, it's a skill. It's something that you have also, but it's not something that you tap into because you're not out here trying to destroy people. This person has somehow connected with you energetically. This definitely could be someone that you have had, relations with before. They have tapped into your energy and discovered that something about your energetic makeup, your DNA or something will allow them to be very, very powerful. And so what this person is now doing is they are trying to destroy something. But with this wheel card, something is destined for you. They can't destroy it. So since they can destroy something here in the physical plane that you're destined to have or do, this person now is like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll take your soul. If this person can get you down bad enough, I'm telling you, they're trying to take your soul, or they're trying to do this to a person that's coming towards you. This is someone here who is completely sick, and they've become so obsessed with magic, and because they're so obsessed with power. And I don't know, it's very interesting to me. Some of you, I'm telling you, if you feel like you have met someone special in your life, or you're trying to call that person in, you really need to pray for that person, because this person, if they cannot do this to you, they will probably try to do it with the person that's coming into your life or already in your life. They want to be you or close to you by whatever means necessary. this is like some, I don't know what's going on. This new moon in Capricorn though, like the downloads I'm getting and the stuff, it's very dark stuff though. It's very, very, very dark. Like, it's like spirit has taken me to the lower like level, the basement, the pit of hell, to tell me what's going on here. Like, I don't enjoy being in this energy at all, but this is what's happening for the people who work for the devil. And a lot of you guys, honestly, you're victims of this type of stuff, and you don't realize it. You don't know. King of Swords. The Empress. Heavy, heavy Libra energy here. King of Swords, the Empress. You have someone fighting on your behalf here. The Tower. See, somebody here is trying to put something back together again. You have someone who is fighting for you. This King of Swords for some could even represent someone who works very closely with Archangel Michael. Okay, this person could be like a divine, like a spiritual judge themselves. This person, they see who you are as a divine feminine. And I feel like someone is aware that someone has come in and caused a tower for you. They've destroyed something. Somebody knows that someone has tried to destroy your destiny in some way. And they're doing a lot, I feel, to try and put something back together for you again, to help you and to assist you. Now you have the King of Wands here, the Queen of Wands, and the Wheel here. For some of you, this could be like I said, a divine counterpart, some type of angelic being, galactic being, or something like that. This person is doing a lot. They're even experiencing their own blows to try to come towards you so that the two of you can have the proper destiny. So for many of you, this is indeed like your actual counterpart. This person is going through a lot to try and protect you. For some reason, I'm feeling the need to say too, you guys keep in mind that we all have feminine and masculine energy. This King of Wands is trying to put something back together again. This person trying to fix this tower. This could be a woman doing this. This could be a woman who is in divine masculine energy, who's really trying to fight for the destiny between herself and her counterpart, who could actually be a man who is a divine feminine. Somebody needs to know that those roles can be reversed, because I really do feel the need to let somebody know here. If somebody has not successfully been able to like swap their soul or whatever with you, they could definitely be trying to do that to the person that's coming into your life. But the thing is that God sees everything. It's someone, everybody in the spirit world, I feel like, is fully aware of what your enemy is trying to do to you. This is someone here who definitely is a master. I mean, this person is a master at astral traveling and projecting. And it's something else that this person is doing. I don't know. It could be remote viewing, astral traveling, astral projecting. They know how to get in your, like, this person is extremely skilled spiritually. They could have used all of that good skill and magic to manifest good things, but instead this person is a thief. They're like a spiritual thief, a spiritual hitman. And you have someone that's taking a lot of blows trying to protect you, or you're taking a lot of blows trying to protect somebody else, so that this enemy is not successful at pretty much stealing another person's soul. Because that's what this person is doing. This person does a lot with alchemy. This person knows science and metaphysics and alchemy very, very, very well. Strength, yeah. You're going to have the strength to get through whatever this awakening is. I feel like you are already awakened, or someone that you're dealing with is awakened enough to know what's going on. Yeah, here you have the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Temperance. See, something is being balanced out. There's two different masculines in someone's energy, whether male or female. There's at least two people. And see, look at here. You have the King of Cups, you have the King of Wands, you have the Temperance card, and then you have the Queen of Wands. We just had here the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here. This to me is a set of twin flames here. Someone here has done a lot to destroy a spiritual connection between these two people. It's either that or there's a couple that has done a lot to try to destroy a divine feminine, and someone here is aware of it. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, there's a couple that's doing this to you and someone that's entering your life. For some of you, you and your counterpart are working together, whether you know one another, you've met in the physical or not, to eliminate whatever this really, really dark, toxic, demonic energy is that keeps coming between the two of you. Let me see. The King of Cups is here with the King of Wands, the Temperance, and the Queen of Wands. Something here is being balanced out between this King and Queen of Wands. But on the outside looking in is this King of Cups. And see, like I said, this King of Cups wants to be in the place of this King of Wands. Somebody wants to be with somebody and they're really trying to eliminate whoever you're with. Even if this person is like, if I can't be with you, I'm telling you, it's like they're willing to swap bodies with another person to be with you. That's how obsessed this person is with being with you because of your energy. Somebody here, like I said, is very, see, you have to look behind the veil. See, even if you're a high priestess, you have to keep growing and learning and peeling those layers back to see what is behind the veil. And this is probably a situation that you're going through so that you can understand more. You're being called into something where maybe you're going to help other people find justice in these situations. A lot of people who have been playing around with magic is very real. Things oftentimes happen to us so that we can guide other people through it. Somebody here has discovered something about ancient magic, but they've discovered it by tapping into your energy. And they're trying to master this. So this could be someone from your past, perhaps, or definitely from a past life. They have discovered that you have a certain energetic signature that makes you very powerful. And obviously, if they're doing life with you, then they inherit that same energy because they're always in your energy. They don't want you to be with anybody else because if you're with somebody else, it stops off that supply. It stops the supply of energy that they have that's allowing them to be prosperous, fortunate, to manifest things in life or whatever. This person has become so desperate. They don't care. This person, I don't feel like really even cares about like their life. It seems like this is a dead man walking, honestly, because they don't really care about their life as a human. Like, they don't care about that. It's something that this person, they need spiritually, because like I said, this is a body snatching type of energy. This person houses like entities or something within their body. They're doing something to, I'm hearing necromancy. This person plays around with the dead a lot. This person could be a medium but they play around with the dead a lot to get to take on the consciousness of other people. This is how they get their power. And I feel like now this person, they've already targeted you, but they could be targeting somebody else that's coming into your life. Or if this is a new person, somebody is targeting you and another person that's in your energy. Okay. Whether it's a new person or an old person, because they want your energy all to themselves. And they're like, well, if I can't be with you, then I will take on the energy or the vessel, the body or whatever of the person that is with you. As long as they can stay in this position of power. But the thing is that they have to have your energy to do it. somebody has discovered something about you that nobody knows. You may not even know this. I've been talking about this for like a year. I know people probably think I'm crazy, but I'm not. It's coming out constantly. Yeah. I did a reading last year. I was saying, as a stranger in the house, this person, they constantly swap consciousness with somebody else. So you could be in a relationship with somebody and you will notice all of a sudden this person will come around you and their energy seems just like the energy of somebody else, but you know it's not them. It's because somebody is swapping. They're putting their consciousness in different vessels to come around you. That reading, I'll never forget that reading that I did when I started tapping into. I'm just like, wait a minute. Because it's like, if you were to ask this person certain questions, they wouldn't know. Because when people do this, like, swapping of souls or whatever, they can take on a lot of that other person, but not all of their memories. So let's say, for instance, if, like, you're dating somebody now, and like in the song, she says, "Pop quiz, tell me where we first kissed." If this person is swapping souls with someone, and see, this stuff is possible if you don't know to protect yourself. Not everyone knows to protect themselves against this. This is why I'm saying it may not work on you if you're protecting yourself, but that's why you need to pray for your friends, your family, your kids, your pets, or whatever, because these different spirits and entities, they're out here on the loose. Anyway, sorry about that. You may notice that, like, a person around you, their behavior may become very weird or erratic, or it's very inconsistent. They're being attacked possibly by someone or some type of entity that's trying to get at you. So what will happen is, and I do feel like for some of you, this isn't even a person. This is an entity that could have possibly been attached to somebody that you have connected with at some point. This person will be around you and you'll be like, so do you remember, like, the first time we did this or that? You will know, especially if you know you're dealing with someone who has a really good memory. They may try to really, avoid eye contact or the questions or whatever. It's because they don't know. That's not that person that's there. This is some type of entity that is on the loose and is jumping bodies because it wants to be with you. I have a reading where I said, you're like, pray for the devil. This is the devil himself trying to be with you, or someone who works very close with the devil. Like, this is for sure some type of spiritual spouse, not a kingdom spouse, a spiritual spouse. Somebody here may play around with, like, marine spirits or something like that, and they have conjured up a spiritual spouse. There's something very, very old and ancient, but this is pretty much like an entity that feels like it is married to you or it owns you, and it's jumping bodies of people around you. And honestly, I don't know exactly what or how to eliminate. I mean, there's different things I'm sure that you can do to get rid of it, but this is an entity. I was thinking about, and that this it's very weird too, because we have, like, these galactic beings, and sometimes we have these extremely high vibrational people, or like not high, like high vibrational people, but these different galactic beings that are trying to connect with you, and they're extremely strong, powerfully also. They're extremely powerful, but you also have these people from the lower levels who are extremely dark and wicked, who are just as powerful. So you have to be very discerning, because it's sort of like you have this dark demonic entity after you, but then you also have this extremely high vibing angelic galactic being that's there with you also. So it's a battle between something really dark and something that is of the light, really for like a divine feminine, because these different entities that are now roaming, now that there is no veil, they're trying to co-create and procreate with the divine feminine. And you have to be discerning to figure out at this point, like, do you want to have an angel baby or a demon baby? Because you have both coming at you. Let me just get this. Let's see. This deck almost scares me. It's so much information in this deck. I still haven't read the book, but the time that I use, it's like the I don't know, the messages that I get from using this deck is really crazy. Let me just see. Voodoo roots, respect, survival, liberation, and freedom. Levitation, higher ground, belief, mastery, and meditation. Sylphs and astral travels is here. Possible, impossibility, freedom, traveler, and inner dreams. Mirror magic, wow. Earth mother and telekinesis. So you most likely are like an earth mother, okay? You're a healer, you're like a mentor, you're psychic. You know, you can probably shapeshift, you know, but you have this being, like this entity that could have possibly been, I feel like, conjured up using some type of voodoo or something that is trying to control you. And it's very powerful, especially if it has telekinesis or something like that. And then it's mirror magic here as well. This card says lunar light, past lives. So this is like a spiritual spouse from a past life that keeps coming into your energy to try and block whoever your actual, I'll say, kingdom spouse, like your God ordained spouse is. This spiritual spouse does not want you to be with anyone. It doesn't want you to have a life, children, money, or anything. It doesn't want you to have anything at all that may stop it from having access to you. So this is like, this entity feels like it still has an open contract with you that has been there since the beginning of time. So a lot of you are going to have to figure out how to rid yourself of this contract once and for all. You're going to have to kill this spiritual spouse, like this entity. It has to go. This is something here, and I have a reading about that where I said some of you have someone in your life, they conjured up a spiritual spouse on purpose. There's someone around you guys that does some really heavy, dark root work, or they've paid somebody to do that. So to block your life, what somebody has done is conjured up a spiritual spouse. They pretty much have assigned this demonic entity to you to keep you blocked. And I don't feel like it's doesn't seem like it's present in your life all the time. It comes around whenever you're about to go towards love, or, you know, more fortune, or more finances in your life. This is like a stronghold that has been placed there on purpose. This is some type of strong root work or a hex or curse on your life so that you cannot get to the next level. So you may notice that a lot of your relationships or jobs and things like that are constantly ruined. Like right when you get to the climax, right when you get to the peak of something, is sabotaged. That's because someone has conjured up or assigned some type of entity to you. This could be something in your family as well. This is definitely like the result of some type of hex or root work. And it comes from a past life, or it's something deep, deep in your bloodline. It says sometimes magic does not need to be extravagant. It can be incredibly simple. A cauldron or offering bowl can be a hole dug in the earth, or a candle can be used to represent the power of the sun. Yeah, somebody here is doing something, but their intentions behind it is crazy. And, you know, and what makes me think of this, even reading that, for a lot of people, if you go to a person's home or whatever, a lot of people do root work and magic, and you would never know, because their lifestyle, their home and everything, nothing represents it. Nothing would, confirm for you that, like, oh yeah, they're into something like that. That's why I say magic is so simple. It's the power of the mind, though, and someone's intentions behind it. So you guys have to be very discerning, because you can have a lot of people around you or a particular person and you would never think that they were doing this, but they are. Or there could have been someone in your family at some point, or in the family of someone that you've crossed paths with, and you're like, oh, that person is so nice. They would never do this. They would never do that. This person, because of the power of their mind, and if they're very, very powerful, something very, very small can be a ritual for them, or them doing root work on you, and it seems like it's working. It's pretty powerful. But this is someone that they cloak themselves very well. This says here, the magic born from Africa's descendants is beautifully spontaneous, raw fire with intensity, wildly tribalistic, infused with intuitive dance and fetish. Magic from different sources teaches us different ways to connect, not only to the gods and the cosmos, but most importantly to each other. Voodoo plays an important role in the makeup of our world's magical history. Voodoo, hoodoo, confused well. Although some people do use these words synonymously, they're not the same. Voodoo literally means spirit in the Fon language of West Africa. Voodoo is also used to distinguish the specific traditions that emerged in New Orleans following the immigration in the 19th century of many Haitian refugees. And hoodoo is American magic that is based largely on African practices and evolved in America's melting pot. So for some of you, like I said, either you and or your family, there's a lot of magic perhaps in your family. And I feel like, honestly, there's some bad juju here. It could be hoodoo, voodoo, voodoo, whatever. And it's like you have to fight against whatever this is. And if you don't feel like it's you, like I said, you've crossed paths with someone, they may have a family that is very deeply rooted and connected in some type of magic. Or someone here has, like, you could have walked away from a lover at some point. They've worked with some witch doctor or somebody to put some type of root work or hex on you, and it's strong. And you're an earth mother. I feel like somebody also, they don't want you to be a mother here on earth, because whatever this entity is, it feels like you're their wife and their mother from another timeline. So it's making sure that you don't become a mother or a wife or a husband or whatever, mother, father, wife, or husband here on earth. Because it feels like you have a contract with this. It's a spiritual spouse. So somebody at some point, or maybe even you, I mean, however it happened, you've been put in a contract with some type of entity, whether known or unknown. A lot of you don't know this. This was something that happened a long time ago. Like I said, it could have been root work. People talk about like eating in your dreams. Like somebody has gotten you to agree to a contract with this, or possibly just, through a soul contract, even through like a sexual encounter with somebody. Somebody could have had an entity connected to them, and that entity is now very much connected to you, and it doesn't want to leave. Yeah, that's what this is. You guys, there's an entity that has connected to you, and I feel like, honestly, it's possibly through sex. This entity refuses to let you go. And however it was conjured up or however it came about, I don't know. But most likely when you do something that will allow you, like I said, sexually to procreate or co-create with somebody else, this entity gets very upset. It does not want to share you with anybody. So for some of you, this is a past lover, but they have this entity attached to them. So if you have like an extremely jealous, possessive type of lover, they are housing this entity. And they may not even know it. Wow. Mirror magic. What is this about? It says mirrors are portals to the astral and spiritual planes and can also act as powerful protective shields. Mirror magic is ancient and has been used in a plethora of ways to induce magical spells of all kinds. In rituals of love, divination, mediumship, and protection, mirrors are important vessels that show us the potential of imagination and spiritual exploration, including the ability to peek into our past lives. So somebody here has possibly done mirror magic and they astral travel and they use possibly voodoo. To block you. So somebody is using mirror magic to look into your life, perhaps. And then they're using astral travel to project into your life now. This person is sending their consciousness out to astral travel and project towards you because they're trying to manifest or create a reality that has not been like approved by the Most High. This person is trying to bend like your will to force you to be with it, because and it's crazy because it's not necessarily, it's like this person, but this person that I don't know if they know, like I said, that there's an entity attached to them that has them doing this. It says astral traveling is the ability to separate your astral body or consciousness from your physical self and move through physical and spiritual planes of existence across space and time. Through the ability of astral traveling, you can potentially witness events, see into the real world during sleep, and access psychic information beyond physical reality. For the true psychic explorer, astral traveling is the ultimate ticket to a larger world at reach. Somebody here, there's a lot of magic being done. Okay, you have a person that's doing mirror magic. They're astral traveling. But when they're astral traveling, this person is traveling possibly into your dreams, or even the dreams of someone that you are connected to or connecting with, to get all of their psychic information. And then they're turning around and they're using voodoo or some other form of magic, whatever it may be, to stop you from being grounded, to stop you from being a mother, to stop you from growing spiritually. This person is robbing you in your dream state and everything, because like I said, they're trying to take over your consciousness. I hope this is making sense. Who is doing this though? In all these pictures, this is a woman. This could be the woman of a man that you're connected to. If you're a woman watching, most people on my channel is women watching. This could be for sure. This is a woman, or you know what? Oh my gosh. Some of you divine feminists who are specifically women, your divine counterpart could have a spiritual spouse that you don't know about. So obviously, I guess how most people would interpret this, there's a karmic partner here. This karmic partner has a demonic attachment to them. This karmic partner is a demon. This karmic partner, for some, is doing all that. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a woman or a man, but you guys who are connecting with a counterpart, either you or your person has a spiritual spouse. It's a karmic partner, but the reason why they can't get away from this karmic partner, or the reason why you're struggling so much to get away from this karmic partner, is because of a contract, an ancient contract. But this is not a good contract. This is a contract that was forbidden and destroyed before. So what somebody has done, okay. Somebody could have possibly looked into like your Akashic records possibly and seen that you had a contract with this really bad spiritual spouse. And what they have done is they've conjured this entity up once again now to block you. Somebody went deep, deep, deep. So I'm assuming that if someone has been getting into your dream state or playing around in your energy and somehow access like your Akashic records, they discovered something about you maybe in a past life that they're now using against you. The reason why is because you're surviving all of the attacks that are being sent to you. You're free, you're liberated. So to bind you to something, somebody has tried to get you bound into a contract from a past life that was never meant for you, with like a spiritual spouse that could possibly be like some type of entity. This is something from a past life that somebody has conjured up, because somebody is very threatened by the fact that you have respect. You're a survivor. You're a psychic. You're a healer. Somebody is very threatened by that. So to stop you or to block you, they're like, okay, I tell you what, I'm going to assign a demon to you that's going to make sure that you can't heal yourself. You can't heal people. You can't have children. You can't be married or whatever. This is someone who is extremely angry with you, or this is someone that's extremely angry with someone that you're connecting with because they're coming towards you. I don't know, you guys. I would just say that, if you don't know exactly where this is coming from, you really need to get in deep prayer to eliminate these hexes, jinxes, or curses or spiritual spouses. And if you're, especially if you're single and you're trying to call in your soulmate or twin flame, make sure that you're extending your prayers to that person too. For some of you, this is, as you get closer and closer to these divine counterparts, you have to know that if they have something like this affecting them, it's going to affect you too, and vice versa. So as you're praying and cleansing and purging yourself, you're going to have to make sure you're extending that to that person. Because I don't know, it's like both of you may be trying to get away from a karmic partner, but somebody here has conjured up something terrible to keep you from being with somebody, or to keep someone from coming towards you. I mean, somebody has, either they practiced this themselves, or they've gone to a really, 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 really powerful, like voodoo high priest, high priestess, or root worker to put this on you. Y'all, I'm so tired of these people. and the stuff that they do. I mean, it's the level of obsession and desperation here. It really is sickening to me. But I will say, for some of you, once again, your calling in life on this journey, these are just the things that you have to go through. That's why, like, I can get upset about it, but I know to just, you know, take a hitting and just keep moving, because this is just a part. This is how you rank up and level up. It's unfortunate. It's not fun, but it's like right now you have to slay some type of demonic entity or attachment here for you to have peace. That's the only way. There's something here, and this energy, it keeps coming up every few weeks. This energy comes up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. For some of you, especially if you have a person that's like in and out of your life, I'm going to tell you something else that's coming up too. A lot of people now, your energy is so strong. You cannot have an exchange with a lot of people, especially like a sexual exchange, because the different entities and demons that people carry around without knowing it, when they get a hold to your really, really strong light energy, they hold on to it for dear life. I feel like whatever this is, though, this is in some of you, this is in your family, like in your, yeah. It has been passed on through your lineage somehow, and you've been assigned to get rid of it. But for some of you, if this is like a partner of yours, it could be someone from the past. Yeah. It's a lot of different scenarios, you guys. It could be a past person of yours. It could be a past person of someone you're connecting with. I would say you just really need to cleanse and purify your energy, and figure out how to purge this out of your bloodline, out of your energy, once and for all, is what you're going to have to do with this. Because you have a very, very high vibing light energy coming towards you, and you and this high vibing like being are being attacked by a dark entity, either that is connected to them or to you. But there's a dark entity, a force that is keeping you and someone from being together. This thing does not want you to produce, because it feels like in a past life or something, you belong to this thing. Feels like it owns you. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. All I can say is, you can get past this, whatever this is, but you're gonna have to be intentional about your prayers, your manifestations, and protecting your energy. This is, the awareness is what will help you, but now you're going to have to, on your journey, figure out what exactly is the next step. You are being, you've been initiated, but I feel like you're moving to higher rankings now. You're experiencing more of this type of energy, because as a high priestess, you're a very, very strong, powerful high priest or high priestess. So because you see so much behind the veil, you have to know that the biggest demons and entities will cross paths with you. You're going to have to battle these to continue earning your stripes to rank up, which means that there's a huge purpose for you in life to be able to go through this, because it's going to allow you to guide other people through it when they encounter this. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, this is part of your gift of you battling this demon here. You're going to earn major stripes. You'll be rewarded for this. You will survive, but this energy, it rushes in and you're going to have to learn how to protect yourself. So a lot of you now, you're going through a major, here's the Queen of Pentacles again, and the World, and then the Star. And then look here, the Devil. The Devil is tamed though. So this is a higher spirit. You're gaining another, like a higher ranking in your spirituality. Okay, you're leveling up spiritually. That's what this is. So before you get mad, angry, upset, or you want to, fall out and cry about this, it's almost like, to be honest with you, it's like an honor. If you learn much about shamans, and you can take time to read about this yourself, they typically have to battle a lot of different dark forces, entities, and like the incubus, the succubus, Jezebel. They have to battle those things because it is through the trauma, the traumatic experiences, that you level up spiritually. You have to actually battle a demon to know that they exist. You have to battle a demon to know that they exist. You're going into a period in your life where you're not just going to, depending on who you are, depending on your calling, your experiences will have to be personal experiences, not just through word of mouth. So those who are true high priest, high priestesses, most likely those are the people who will have to experience these encounters. And then other people can listen to your experience to figure out for themselves then what's going on. This is, forcing a lot of people to step completely into their calling as a healer, as a light worker, as a shaman, a high priestess, or whatever. You don't learn this through word of mouth. You have to grow through this through experience, no matter how difficult it is. Let's just pull these shamanic oracles for a final message, and then I'll close out. Something just flipped over. I know some. Oh, okay, there it is. Forgiveness. Forgiveness and creativity. This is like 3 cups here, and then you have the sun and the moon. You guys, a lot of you too, and here is stripping illusions. For some of you also, for you to go into a union, I've never even noticed these 3 of cups here. 3 of cups though. And then the sun and the moon is here. This is duality, yin and yang energy, the 3 of cups. And then stripping illusions. This reminds me of an octopus. You can look up the spiritual meaning of octopuses. Self-love. You right now are learning a lot about self-love. For some of you, this is learning the importance of you walking away from certain situations. And I have to say this too. For some of you, if you know that you're dealing with like some type of third party situation, you're going to have to find the strength and courage to have the self-love to really walk away from it. You're going through these situations now as part of your psychic development. Okay. You're needing to make peace that if you had to encounter a person that put you in a third party and you had to go through all of this hell to be with that, or trying to be with this person, it was part of your journey to teach you how to see through the illusions that people present and how to love yourself enough to move away from situations. But this was a part of your psychic development here. You're moving into a time of balance here and tapping into your own healing energy and your truth. Your truth is what's going to set you free. And you're finding out the truth through this trauma. Dealing with some type of third party karmic energy within some type of spiritual connection or contract that you had. This could be someone that you're destined to be with, or someone that was just a catalyst for your change, your growth and psychic development. So before you get mad about this, give thanks and gratitude, because this is allowing you to get rid of something that is probably in your bloodline that needs to be cleared out. Okay. I hope that this gave someone a bit of clarity, or maybe just a confirmation about what you already know. Always go within so that you never go without. I love you guys all very much. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you on the next one. Love you. Bye.